You're listening to the Cyberwire Network, powered by N2K.
Don't chew on that, Max.
Cooper loves that chew, too.
Oh, now he's into Cooper's food. Wow, he is loving it. What do you feed Cooper?
Blue Buffalo Life Protection Formula. He never leaves a crumb. I love it because it's made with high-quality protein, nutrient-rich fruits and veggies, and wholesome whole grains.
Looks like we're switching to Blue.
Blue Buffalo foods are made with the superior ingredients your dog needs to thrive. Can your dog food say that? Visit feedbluefood.com to learn more.
Okay, everybody, let's all catch our breath from the latest news from NASA about Artemis 2 and beyond. Because, that was a seismic press release led by NASA Administrator Jared Isaacman back on Friday, February 27th. Artemis 2 is back in the VAB, getting that helium issue of its chucked out. But the top line news is that Artemis 3 is now no longer going to be a lunar landing mission. Instead, it is going to be a 2027 test mission in low Earth orbit to validate future moon landing systems in 2028. Presumably, lunar landings will be Artemis 4 and beyond. And NASA's new stated goal is to beef up its in-house technical expertise in order to get a regular flight cadence to the moon, which will now, by the way, use a standardized Space Launch System and Orion configuration to reduce risk, a bit akin to how things were with Apollo and the Saturn V. So, with Artemis now, we're looking at lots more missions, a hopeful reduction in complexity with the SLS moving forward, a faster lunar mission cadence, one onto the other, thank you, next. Now, a lot of us had been wondering when someone was going to step up and be the adult in the room and say that the Artemis plan previously announced was not really realistic. And on Friday, that day came. And I think it's safe to say a lot of people, myself included, are impressed and relieved. And of course, this all sounds great, but to see any of this actually happen, it needs to be funded. And that is where it's going to get tricky. But on Friday anyway, it was very nice to hear NASA get some of its swagger back. More of that, please. Today is March 1st, 2026. I'm Maria Varmazis, and this is T-Minus. Speaking of doing awesome things with aplomb, let's catch up with a friend of the show now. It's always nice to do, especially when they have had a highly successful demonstration of their articulated grabbing arms aboard the International Space Station with none other than astronaut Suni Williams on her extended stay Starliner sojourn. After all, cleaning up space is not an easy job, but someone has got to do it. And Cal Morris Inc. are just the ones to get it done. So here is my recent chat with Troy Morris, who is the CEO and co-founder of space logistics company KMI. And our conversation was recorded at Commercial Space Week in Orlando, Florida. And we start our chat with what KMI has been up to since their in-space demo aboard the ISS last year.
I'm Troy Morris. I am the co-founder and CEO for KMI, one of 3 co-founders, and excited to be here.
So to recap for our audience members, you all have had a really good, busy 2025.
Yeah.
Can just catch us up to speed, because I don't want to downplay it. You guys did a lot of cool stuff last year.
So in 2025, we had our demonstration come back from the ISS. We completed over 200 days of testing inside the International Space Station. So Suni Williams and many of her fellow crew assisted with us to have a large version of this arm, this format, so that we had 4 arms of a larger size. Amazing. So that we could go and capture unprepared objects. So demonstrating, putting proof positive of a tow truck for space. So we were able to test that hundreds of times inside the space station. So it gave us a great capability that came back. We disassembled it. We actually had Sunny Williams on Earth come and visit us, hung out, met with school children. We went cliff jumping together into Lake Superior.
I saw your pictures of that, by the way. I was like, I'm kind of jealous. That's amazing.
She asked, what do you guys do for fun here in Michigan? I was like, a lot of stuff, but this time of the year, when it's warm, 70 degrees, real balmy Midwest temperatures, we could go jump in the lake. And I think her response was something along the lines of, well, I'm a Navy girl. I can't say no to that. So in her flight suit, Sunny Williams, who recently just retired, went swimming with us and then went to an event still that night.
That's amazing.
Just awesome human through and through. Her and our advisor, Dr. Anna Fisher, spoke to so many students, so many people in just the best ways.
That's so awesome. I imagine you had a lot of really good data that came back from everything. So what did you learn?
We learned so many different things that I honestly wish we had a dedicated team or university to go through it. Reams of data from the visual inputs, from the sensor inputs, from the sensing inputs. So some of the biggest takeaways, there's a multi-page report that we did produce. One version of that is releasable, but there's been much more interesting insights on another report for our customers. But some of the biggest pieces is that it works.
Yes.
Let's not jump over the most exciting piece here of hey, you made a car for the first time. Well, does it work? So we were able to successfully capture unprepared objects. That was at an increased rate of rotation, different surfaces, even turning one of the arms off. So we had a situation where we intentionally deployed only 3 of the arms to go capture the capture cube.
Really?
And we were still able to secure it, proving out that if we had failures of the full 8-arm version, we had time. So when you plan for 4 test sessions, hope to get 10 units of testing, and you end up with 172 because we got 6 test sessions.
Right.
Our team was really scratching the edge cases of turn it off.
But that's
change the sensor, make it go faster, slower. So we were very fortunate, worked very hard to be able to test a lot of those edge cases. So as we go up into space for our full mission in the coming years here, we feel extremely confident, our customers feel confident, and we can roll tape. Again, it's not the final game of the Super Bowl, but having hundreds of hours of practice games to show your coach gives them a pretty good vote of confidence.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that many times you reproduce it in an experiment. I mean, that's the scientific method 101. I mean, that's exciting as heck. And I know being please distill all this data down for me, and it's a quick soundbite is extraordinarily challenging. So kudos to you.
The key part is the KMI reach arms on Astro B, they work.
Yes.
Mobility in space, maneuvering in space, and being the tow truck for space.
That is the key message. Let's drive that one home. That's super important. So yeah, you're talking future looking now. So what is coming up?
Yeah, we're in process for a very significant funding contract with the U.S. government for KMI. Details to hopefully be released Q2 of this year. I'm looking towards hoping April, but it's something that we've been able to move forward and convince and build confidence from this demonstration, from our body of excellence, from our efficiency, and really be able to show we're advancing this capability. We're bringing this for the warfighter, for the commercial, for space. Yeah. Everyone will like space, whether you're civilian, national security, or sitting in commercial. We want to be that capability, that offering for everyone.
We'll be right back.
This episode is brought to you by Indeed. Stop waiting around for the perfect candidate. Instead, use Indeed sponsored jobs to find the right people with the right skills fast. It's a simple way to make sure your listing is the first candidates see. According to Indeed data, sponsored jobs have 4 times more applicants than non-sponsored jobs. So go build your dream team today with Indeed. Get a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
Faraday presenta Ojos con Alergia y Picazón contra el Jardinero. Y el ganador es Faraday Extra Fuerte. Para aliviar la picazón de los ojos por alergia, actúa más rápido y supera a Claritin y Flonase aún a las 24 horas. Faraday, adelante.
I want to say just sort of anecdotally, I've noticed you've also been super busy in the educational sphere, academic sphere. Can you tell me a little bit about that? Because I just love the work that you've been doing, and I just wanted to hear you talk about it a bit.
Yeah, so it's something that, people always ask, what's the background of the KMI founders, of the early team? I have to honestly say we didn't come out of national security. Now, a third of our company now has served in the armed services, but not the original team.
Yeah.
We didn't come out of SpaceX or Blue Origin or one of these traditional deep in aerospace places. We came out of academia.
Yep.
We came out from first principles. We came out from, we've had a passion for this from the moment we could hold our head up and look at the stars. How the heck do we get to do this?
Yeah.
And so there's been so many folks that have given us a leg forward, an opportunity to learn more, listen in, ask questions. And so anytime we can extend that one or more steps beyond us, absolutely easy done. And so I think one of the biggest ones was when we had Sonny Williams and Anna Fisher up in our headquarters, and we were like, oh, you're just going to keep them to yourselves? Heck no. We started early. We discussed stuff, went over details, technical briefs. I know what it sounds and smells like when our machine operates.
Yeah.
There's not many
What
space.
it smells like.
What it smells like. Because when most companies or groups do a space test, you don't have a attending astronaut standing by.
Yeah.
So Sonny was able to share those intimate details.
It smells like
Like power tools.
Yeah. I just still what a detail. Sorry.
Yeah, so you don't know that for most things in the world.
Wow.
And so then we spent most of the rest of the day with the community.
Yeah.
With those that had supported us, those that were supporting. There was junior journalists in the room. I think they're 5th through 7th grade.
Yeah.
They've been publishing in the regional paper, and who knows? One of those will be the next Walter Cronkite. One of those will be the next Sonny Williams, because we absolutely were immediate of, can we share our time?
Yeah.
And the NASA coordinating office like, you flew her out there, sure, but you can't make her do everything, but we can ask. And it was an easy ask of, hey, do you mind if we have you share your story with these students?
That's so great.
So through small local examples, I've spoken to 3 different classes of 3 different universities of students in the last few months.
Yeah.
So whether it's higher ed, as we're at the graduate level,
Yes,
or
yeah.
it's elementary, we want to give back when we can.
I love that you're doing that, and not like you all aren't busy enough actually making incredible things, but that you're giving back to the community in that way. You guys have such a great story, but also incredible capabilities. So
thank you.
It's just been so amazing seeing all your success. Genuinely, it's been really wonderful, and hearing that you guys are just doing so well, this is really wonderful to hear. I want to make sure, is there anything else you want to mention to the audience? Because I know we catch up every now and then, but is there anything I missed that you wanted to mention? Anything at all?
I think the 2 elements is, we were very successful in 2025. I focused on the tech, but also the business side. It was something that we were able to, bring in the funding partners we were looking for in 2025, put a good wrap and a bow on that. Again, more details to come as everyone figures out exactly the wording they want in the press release.
Yes.
Some people are not as quick to review and edit and copy edit. Come on, let's burn the midnight oil. So as we get to release that, we'll be very excited to share who those new partners as part of the KMI family. And we're continuing to expand. So bringing on some new team members, some capabilities, also our presence in LA. So the bridge is, we're calling it, we're still born from the Forge of Michigan.
Michigan, that's right.
We're still
Yes.
from the crib, the cradle, and we're like, what if we call it the Forge? That's a little bit
I like that.
more adult sounding than the
not
cradle.
the mitten.
Because we're not in the mitten. We're in the UP.
I know, you're Upers.
So for us, the Forge is all the Midwest,
That's right.
all of Michigan. We still have our origins there, but
That's great.
As we're expanding into LA, where our customers, our partners, our suppliers are, and then I spend a decent amount of time in DC as well. So
Amazing.
The station, the Forge, the bridge, everything gets a fun name. From Laylaps on down, we try and have fun with it.
That's amazing. Well, I'm so glad you're so busy, and onward and upward to you all. A quick final note, T-Minus crew, while we have transitioned away from doing a daily show, we are working hard behind the scenes here on the T-Minus transformation. We'll have a lot more to share with you in the coming weeks. But as I have said a few times in the show in the past couple of weeks, we absolutely want to hear from you about what would be useful and enjoyable to you as we shift to a weekly show. Space at N2K.com, and that's the letter N, the number 2, the letter K. Space at N2K.com. It is our email address, and it is a great place to send your feedback. And we are reading it all, everybody. So thank you to everyone who has written in already, and please keep it coming. And that's T-Minus Deep Space, brought to you by N2K Cyberwire. We'd love to know what you think of this podcast. Your feedback ensures we deliver the insights that keep you a step ahead in the rapidly changing space industry. If you like our show, please share a rating and review in your podcast app, or you can send an email to space@n2k.com. We're proud that N2K Cyberwire is part of the daily routine of the most influential leaders and operators in the public and private sector, from the Fortune 500 to many of the world's preeminent intelligence and law enforcement agencies. N2K helps space and cybersecurity professionals grow, learn, and stay informed. As the nexus for discovery and connection, we bring you the people, the technology, and the ideas shaping the future of secure innovation. Learn how at n2k.com. N2K's lead producer is Liz Stokes. We are mixed by Elliot Peltzman and Trey Hester, with original music by Elliot Peltzman. Our executive producer is Jennifer Iben. Peter Kilpie is our publisher, and I am your host, Maria Varmazis. Thank you for listening. We'll see you next week.
If you only attend one cybersecurity conference this year, make it RSAC 2026. It's happening March 23rd through the 26th in San Francisco, bringing together the global security community for 4 days of expert insights, hands-on learning, and real innovation. I'll say this plainly, I never miss this conference. The ideas and conversations stay with me all year. Join thousands of practitioners and leaders tackling today's toughest challenges and shaping what comes next. Register today at rsaconference.com/cyberwire26. I'll see you in San Francisco.